Happy Saturday from the COVID wing of McCreary. Basically, this is just going to be a review of like what we talked about last week. Big thanks to Katie Lumbert for going over stuff with you, and she'll be going over all of the new stuff that I show you in this, plus the old stuff again next week while I'm gone, and then we will hit the ground running when I come back. But basically, I'm just going to do like a slow review of all the stuff that we did last week, and I really ask that you guys watch this and actually work on it because I am going to go over some new stuff and kind of have you half expected to learn the majority of it. So, on the feet, the first thing that we do in the whole song is the Gotta Be Either Dead or Dreamin', which I think looks great. But we'll go, you gotta be either dead or dreaming. Let's look at that tape with my face beaming. We walk, tomorrow they may wrap fishes in it, but I was a star for one hole. We step right, min, and our arm comes up like this. We step right, min, knit. And on knit, we kind of just brush the foot and kick it around and turn. So that fast looks, but I was a star for one whole minute. Da-da-da. So make sure that when we do that, we're stepping and using that momentum to turn all the way around. The next thing we do are the drawbacks. So we land da-da-da, and make sure that even when you guys are practicing this slow, that you're not getting used to it in not a triplet pattern, because it has to be triplet, 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 triplet. So we'll go slow though. So we go da-da-da, toe, toe, heel, 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 toe, toe, heel. So we step right toe, then left toe, then right heel. Left toe, then right toe, then left heel. So when you put down your toe, the other toe comes up to smack down. So let's try that a little faster. So we go, I was a star for one whole minute. Da da da, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. And we'll break it down one more time. We step triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Something that helps me, and I noticed on the video that Sasha had sent me yesterday, is that a lot of you are just like trying to stay ground center. When I do this, I kind of lean to the left and right, which is why it makes it a little bit easier and why you can flow better with it. We're still looking a little like tense and awkward in the video. Not that you guys are like looking or sounding awkward like with your tap, but I can tell that we're not super comfortable yet. So start doing things that are gonna make it flow better instead of just trying to get the moves. So we go like that. We always start for one whole minute. Da, 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 da. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. And then we chug. The chug is just bump, bump, bump. And so last night in the video, this one was a little bit messy, and for it being an easier step, I think the reason it was messy is because we have to chug, step, and completely lift that other foot off the ground. So you'll step here, and then there. Cool, so we do the drawbacks, and then we're done, and then we go chug, stomp, set back down your foot. So make sure that when you do your right foot, you're completely lifting it up off the ground as well. So you'll go chug, step, step, so that it sounds nice and clean. Because if we just, then it loses the effect. So we go chug, step, step, and arms are just doing whatever you want there. And then when we do the turn, our arms are having a little bit of trouble. I saw in the video from last night. So make sure that when you're doing the turn, you're going like this. And it's not super difficult, so you 2, 3, 4, sorry, I did it a little too fast, but also make sure with the feet that we're still practicing it in a triplet pattern, because it won't be triplet if we don't practice it in a triplet. So it should be triplet, 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 triplet. So, and with the arms, it'll go triplet, 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 triplet. It's a little fast on the arms, but you get the vibe. So we go chug, step, step, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. And you should be fully extended when you face the front again. There's a lot of us who are like pointing and like have an arm here by the end of our turn. So let's make sure that if you can't get the arms right now, just practice the feet, because I think maybe our brain is like, what is going on? So let's make sure that we at least just get the feet first, okay? So we go, let's start from the chug. We go chug, step, step, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Cool? And then group one, this part sounded really good yesterday, but we'll go over it again. We go step, flap, not flap, step, brush. We're here, group one goes step, brush. There we go. So we go step, and we click that toe, and then we step back down. So 1, 2, 3, and then remember group two, you do the same thing. So you go step, right foot, hit that toe, and then stomp back down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're done with the circle. We just did the circle. And then group one goes straight into it. Right slap down. Group two, remember you come out of your turn. And you're here. And you go da 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 da. And so one thing to remember is that your arms don't fully extend until you do that stomp of the left foot. So it's right, slap, stomp. But it's not really stomp, it's more of a step. And then the footwork for the next part is we go da, 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 da. So you go right, left, right, toe. So your heel is the only thing that should be up on the first move. It's gonna feel a little awkward, so that's why when you do it, I'm mirroring you. So this will be my right foot for now. So your heel is gonna go like that. So you're kind of gonna da, da, da. Da, da, da. Cool? So we step with our right heel, da, 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 da. And then we get out of the way for Katie O'Brien and Zion. Cool? Let's go over everything from the drawbacks. We'll do it really super slow, and Aubrey will get up right by my feetsies. Say hi to Aubrey, everybody. Hi, Aubrey. Okay. So we'll start from, I was a star for 1 whole minute. I was a star for 1 whole minute. Da-da. I'm gonna scoot up. Da-da-da. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. Da-da. Triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it, triple it. I just realized I didn't go over the little thing in the circle. So let's go over that really quick. So it says shuffle, but it has to be a quicker shuffle. It's gonna feel kind of like a flap, which your foot still needs to come up off the ground. Remember, a shuffle is forward back motion. So if you just want to practice these, I think you're gonna get a lot better than just these. Cool. And so it's, so we go in the circle. And in order to get the triplet sound effect, you have to make it a shuffle. You have to make it a shuffle. If you make it a flap, actually I like that better. That sounds better, doesn't it? Wait a second. Whatever you can get that makes it sound like a shuffle, and we'll work on this, but yeah, so let's just make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a weird 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel, shuffle, heel. So it's triple-lit. So you hit the triple with your right foot as it's turning in the circle, and lit with the left foot as you're turning in the circle. And so my weight's kind of staying on my left side. It is kind of going to my right when I do the shuffle, flap, whatever it is. But it's coming right back to my left side in order to do it quickly. Okay, so the next part that we learned all together is the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Well, we do this.
Yeah.
Then we go into that.
Yeah.
So remember, we do the runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's just like this. I just didn't want to be loud. And then we step 7, 8. We wait for Keely, and depending on where you stand is when the groups break up. But Keely does first group, we join in second and third group. So we step, and it's just like the feet with the drawbacks, except you're moving side to side. So you step with your right, left heel, left, right heel, full lap, ball change, full lap, ball change. Right, left heel, left, right heel, full lap, ball change, full lap, ball change. The problem that we're having with this is that we're trying to just like stomp into it. It needs to be very light and like bouncy. So it needs to be dun da da. Ooh, that's wrong. Dun da da, dun da da, da 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 da. Because if you're trying to, it loses the flow. So it needs to be dun da da, dun da da, dun da da, dun da da. It needs to be very bouncy, because if you just try and stab into it, it makes it very stompy. Which it was a little bit stompy on the video. This part did sound really, really good though. So we step with our right, we slap that heel, or slap that toe, excuse me, and then we set our heel down. Then we step with our left, just on the toe, we slap the right heel, or slap the right toe, dang it, and then we come down on our left heel, same thing. So we go. And then a full lap, excuse me, you'll also have to get on your own, but it's just into the ground, it's like that. So remember, we kick the bug, we squash the bug. So we go a lap, and a ball change is just other foot behind, back forward. So it's go lap, ball change, go lap, ball change. So the whole sequence together is dun dun dun, dun dun dun, go lap, ball change, go lap, ball change. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun, go lap, ball change, go lap, ball change. So if you're group 3 or group 2, or obviously group 1 as well. So if you're group 2, you're gonna do this part once. It'll be dun dun dun, dun dun dun, go lap, ball change, go lap, ball change. And then group 3 joins in, and we change it up a tiny bit. Remember, we go dun dun dun, dun dun dun, go lap, ball change, bump, bump. That's what it looks like fast. So dun dun dun. This is the third time. Dun 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 dun. And then we run for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We prepare for that turn. Isn't that right? It's 4.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. If not, you guys know what's happening. So
I don't remember it.
yeah, that's right. So we run for 4 counts, and when we run, we make sure that our legs come up pretty far off the ground. This is the only time I'll ever say that in tap. Okay, so we run 1, 2, 3, 4. So you jump onto your left leg first. So it'll be like this. 2, 3, 4. And I've been staying on my toes when I do this to avoid stomping. So then we step 5, 6, and then we jump up in the air to do the turn over our right shoulder. 7, 8. So the turn is going to look like this. So we run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm winded. So when you come up, you're gonna come up on your toes like this when you face the back. It's like a little Michael Jackson moment. I just cannot do it. So we step 5, 6, 7. You're gonna be facing completely the back. Remember, this isn't like a flowy like weave turn. This is hit, hit. So you hit 6. No, you hit 5, 6. You come up 7. You're facing the back, obviously on your toes. Your hands are like this. So palms are facing the ceiling, and then you land back in the front, 8. So it's 5, 6, hit, hit. Cool? All right, let's go over that part. Aubrey will come up with my feet again. I'm gonna pretend I'm Keely, so I'm gonna do all 3 groups. Cool? All right. 5, 6. Oh, so we do the runs first, remember. Also, for people, sorry, that are watching this that were not here this last week, this is towards the end of the song, so this is, I don't really know what part of the music it is, but this is toward the end of the song, and your peers will help you this coming week as to where it is. It's probably good for you just to have the steps down a little bit, but yeah. So, this all, like, the video doesn't, the last little segment doesn't connect with this one, because we stopped at the dance break, pretty much. and then we join back in at the end of the dance breaks. Cool. All right, so we do the runs. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm Keely. She does all 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, full lap, I'll change, full lap, I'll change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, full lap, I'll change, full lap, I'll change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, full lap, I'll change. Ha, ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Cool? Awesome. Text me if you guys have any questions, or text Katie Lumber because she has it down. Also, give Katie Lumber the same respect you give me or Sasha or Marissa, please.